Having a good day, a good afternoon. I know I'm late.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I went live
I'm a
earlier.
after panel. So I just got out the shower.
Okay.
What
Well, you
what
look
you
nice.
thank you, Blackjack. I'm gonna get it together. They say my hair don't be done.
I don't see it.
Thank you, boom.
What
Yeah,
you
you don't
eating
need
on?
this. I got grits, vegan chorizo, and then a fried egg.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause the chorizo, that I didn't know what that was. It threw me off for a second.
Yeah, it's making my food look ugly. But the sauce
It
they
actually
got,
Man,
looked.
it all look good. Man,
It
you
looked.
eating it wrong. You supposed to mix it together, bro. You playing with it.
look, I got some of everything on one.
Man, fuck all that. Mix everything in one.
I, I did on a
You
fork,
supposed
but
to
not on a
stub that
plate.
shit. You want to sit there and make it look pretty. It don't go down pretty.
Mm. I do like this, and I have it all on one. But if I mix it and I look at it, it's gotta look pretty or mm,
It's
it's
alright.
gotta
Where
Just
you
look.
sit it
from?
on. Hey, wrap it up and put it in the microwave. I'm gonna come eat the rest.
I'm feeding you through the camera. Here, he's talking about something. Give me
TV good.
everything. Look, everything. But you ain't even gonna eat. You
Cause
don't
I
want to eat in
said
front of
wrap it
y'all.
up for me, man.
Nah, you don't want to eat in front of these people.
Man, fuck them people. Fuck
Hey,
that
Patriot.
niggas.
I'm sorry, fuck them niggas. How y'all day been, Big Motion?
Shit. I just got back home. I was with my bro doing all this shit. Helping him with some shit at his crib. But
Yeah.
shit, I'm finna leave back out. I'm finna go by my sister.
Okay. I was gonna tell you, the general came up here like 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. He doing so good. He coming to his piece. He said he really liked your advice that you had gave him and stuff, and
What's
he on
up,
his
Diaz?
path. He on his path. I really
Man,
wanted him to
that's a
hear
blessing,
him.
bro.
I told him.
I
I
come
said.
from
I said
Morocco,
because I told it to
Africa.
him.
That
I
wasn't me.
told
That
him.
was
I said,
God.
man. I told him. I said, Big Motion would be so fucking proud of you.
What's up, Maka? I come from
That
Morocco.
wasn't
Hey,
me.
Morgan.
That's God, man.
I'm telling you
That's a
that.
Everybody.
blessing.
Yeah, but
I listen to
we
you.
gonna keep doing
Man.
this shit. What's up,
أنتم
Nah,
Marvin?
مراكش والله دور يا الشباب الشونيين. Everybody also.
man,
What's
I
up?
Yeah.
What's
told
up?
you, man. I've been growing every day,
مليح
man. Like,
صاحبي.
Yeah.
صاحبي.
Hey, Marvin,
Where
you
you
looking
from,
good?
Kitty?
I don't know. We don't know what you're saying.
Right. Hey,
I
Kitty,
don't
where
know.
you
It's
from?
just motherfucker just come on the panel and just start talking. Like, listen, the fuck.
Right.
Y'all know I get irritated quick, y'all. I be trying to be so
man,
nice.
that nigga looked that funny.
You motherfucking two
Yeah,
face.
he was making funny faces as soon as his camera came.
I don't know what he was doing. Rocking a faux hawk.
Kitty, where are you from?
I'm from the Lou, St. Louis, where Sexy
Okay.
Red's from.
I'm
Yeah,
very familiar with St. Louis. I'm
very
from Detroit.
familiar.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
from
you say you
Detroit.
from the
Yeah.
Midwest? People be sleep on the Midwest. Like,
Me too. I'm eating like you. That's why I hopped up here. I'm eating me a cheeseburger.
hey, look, cheers, food cheers.
My bad. Ain't no cheese on here. Just hamburger with some pickles and shit on it.
I said cheers, like a food cheers, like
No,
cheers.
I'll tell you when no cheeseburger.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I got you. I got you. So
I ain't gonna lie with
Black Jesus, he said he don't really have no problems, y'all. He solved problems. Can you tell
that's
these
right.
people how you solve problems?
You tell who?
The chat, the people, not you. Box
Oh,
two.
Batu, you tell them for how you solve a problem, bro.
Well, you got to be very observant. You got to always be on your P's and Q's.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. And I don't never miss a dollar either. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stay on the grind. You know,
That
when you
sounds
stay
like a
on the
good
grind,
solution.
you say what?
So that sounds like a good solution.
Yeah, you know, they say more money, more problems, but I got the dollars to solve them. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely can't leave no money on the table.
Mm-mm.
Man, I see them motherfuckers season
Nope.
salt. Them motherfuckers taste way better than Burger King right now.
Hey,
You
what you
made it
was
your
just eating?
favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I love me some home cooked food. No, I feel that. I feel that, Jesus. I'm a problem solver too. And then like awareness and shit, like paying attention. Because a lot of people
Mhm.
just gotta talk it. Like, but you
Right.
gotta look, see what the fuck is going on before you bring that mouth.
Exactly.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that want to solve all your problems.
Then when to me, I don't think it's really no reason to have problems unless you a complainer. Like it's always
Mm.
something to do. It's always a solution. So it's
Yeah,
like
it's always.
the
Yeah,
only
you
time
should. You right about that. Mm-hmm.
the only time it's a problem is when I stop to complain and then say it's hard and it otherwise it ain't it.
Yeah,
I'm working it out. I
that
might be
when it
at point
become a
A.
problem.
That ain't no problem. I'm not scared of no hard work.
That's
You
right.
know?
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, nice. What's up, boo?
What's going on?
Look at you
What up,
stealing my
girl?
artwork.
Huh?
You stealing my artwork over there.
I'm still in your Walmart.
My artwork behind you. You at work?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, D Nice is super cool. He was out here like 3 days ago. Hey,
Be,
Blackout.
ni- be nice to who?
I mean, not D Nice, but Nice in Box One. I said he's super cool. He was on our panel like 3 days ago, like, you know,
Mm.
talking about his kid and like what he done learned, like about life and stuff. Oh, let's do this, y'all. Let's go. Can y'all say y'all greatest life lessons? Like, let's go in order of the people that put up. So we'll go box two and then three and then one. Like, what's the greatest life
Okay.
lesson that you learned?
The greatest life lesson that I've learned, I feel like the greatest lesson I've learned in life is when you have God in your life and you allow him to be the head of your life, you can be so much more.
Damn, I didn't
Life
expect
is
that.
life is so much more beautiful, you know, when you got God in your life. Because no matter what you go through, you know, your faith and your belief will always help you overcome all adversities.
Okay.
And Black Jesus, how did you come upon that life lesson? Like, was it an event? Like, how did you come to that realization?
I would say just going through so many, um, just going through a lot of adversities. Um, I learned how to, you know, I learned how to um, be by myself and still be my best self, and like allow God to um, steer me and the way I should be and how I should think, you know what I'm saying, how I handle stuff. And if it's something out of my control, I just, give it to God, and I don't put too much energy into it. So
Damn.
I would say just life experiences in general. I've always had to call on God. And since I've always believed in God, he ain't never left, he never left me. He's always on time. He ain't on our time, but he on time.
I got you, Samina. I love that, Black Jesus. Solitude is so powerful, y'all. I know you got something. It may not be your biggest lesson. What about your second biggest? I ain't letting you skip. You better tell us. Cause look, you can't tell your friends and your homies no real shit like that. I can't even have these conversations with my family because they get pissed off. But the 130 people on here, they want to know. They want you to talk your shit to them. You ain't gotta go into detail about no stories or nothing, but you could just say like a tip or something.
I'm about to go back to sleep. I just ate that burger, fried. I'm about to go back to sleep, man. Got
Okay,
nothing
well
about
just
him.
chill. You ain't gotta talk if you don't want to. Just chill on the panel, y'all. He's
No, I
smoking,
just
y'all.
came
Just
back to
speaking.
the panel. I just left my kitchen. I just left from my side. Went downstairs with my sister and them. I just came up this motherfucker. I'm going back to sleep. I don't give a fuck about nothing.
But chill. You
What's
ain't
up,
gotta say
man?
shit. You ain't gotta say
I'm
shit. You
gonna,
can just
I'm
chill
gonna show
about
you how a
life.
motherfucker. I'm gonna show you a motherfucker that carefree, little rich.
Okay. Simple. Simple. Carefree. Okay.
What's your biggest lesson you learned, Kitty?
My biggest lesson that I learned is that everything is within. Nothing outside of me matters. I used to be really sad because I wanted other people and I had a lot of things going on the first 25 years of my life. And then I got to the point where instead of thinking of myself as living in isolation or like a victim, I thought of myself as like solitude. And I literally dug my spirit out of hell. And I'm a happy person now. And it took 15 years. And so I feel like I can do anything. And I feel like everything is on me. And the fact that I shifted my mind to put it on me was a powerful thing because I can't fail. If it's like somebody else got the power, then I'm weak. I can't do nothing. But if it's like
Right.
it's on me, I can do it all. So like that little switch I learned during my isolation.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Myself as an artist because I do music.
What about him? What about him,
So
baby?
that was the main
So you
thing.
just
And to gain more fans for my music.
Hmm. I love it. I love it. So when you went live, like you doing solos, you doing panels, you doing a mix.
Um, I did the panels where ain't that where it's just the boxes open for people to come in?
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
like this.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. How did you like it? Did you like it? I know some people pulled up. It's
yeah,
1 billion people.
yeah. I liked it. It was pretty cool. I had a few people who've been helping me learn the app who was real supportive. Um, but I feel like I'm still learning it more and still trying to figure it out. I don't like I don't know. I ain't want to ask nobody to like throw no beans or nothing, but I guess that's what I was supposed to be doing.
Hmm. You can mention it lightly. I don't really like to talk about money. I just say, hey y'all, I like beans. I love beans. The people that's into the beans and get it cracking, they gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got it like that, but they got screen taps, they got watch time. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and in the mechanics of it, like working the app and clicking the buttons and muting people and rocking with the trolls, that come. But the main thing is just being you and giving them what you got.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Did you play some of your music or did you freestyle or something for the people?
Yeah, I play some of my music.
How was they rocking?
Yeah. The people who was on there with me, they liked it.
Okay, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
my music. It ain't really. It's hard to hate my music. It's good. So
yeah. And then, you know that this how the music game been over 10 years. People acting like they so scared, and it's been like this. You've been had to put yourself out on. Like in the 90s, they was going to the mall and they was picking up kids. Like Monica and Brandy. Brandy, that she was born into a music family, but like Monica and shit and Mary J. Blige, they was just picking up kids at the mall. Now it's been this way. You put yourself on the internet, you pop, you grow your fan base, and then you put your shit out. You don't need nobody. You feel me?
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to learn how to do.
I like
I'm
it.
actually I'm independent. I didn't show myself how to release and do at least get it on the right platforms independently without nobody help. So that's where I would say I'm winning at so far. So if shit do pop off, like I'm gonna own all my royalties and stuff.
Right. Just so simple. Um,
Yeah, I'm just enjoying my weekend. I'm happy to be out of Detroit for real. That snow is not it.
yeah. So you on a vacation right now?
Workcation.
Okay, I get it.
I'm on a
That's good.
workcation right
Brenda. Mm-hmm. Y'all got some sun
now.
out there?
Out here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You want to see?
Yeah, let me see. You said Phoenix, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They have a resort out there called the Princess Resort. It's so beautiful.
Where's it at?
It's in Phoenix. Oh, yes. Oh, man, it looks
Nice
so
and sunny.
beautiful. Yeah. Because our snow, like, just started melting yesterday, but it's still, like, big piles of it everywhere. Like, if you go to our
Yeah,
Target, it's like some of the parking spaces is like big 8 feet piles of snow, or like
yeah.
5 foot piles.
I'm already knowing what's it, and it's gonna snow up there till like March, ain't it? Well, I'm
It
not
ain't
sure
a
about that.
it ain't a
Some,
everyday thing, but it come and go to March, yeah. hmm But it's
yeah,
drying
cause
up
y'all a
now,
little bit
so
further south.
uh,
I say y'all a little bit further south in St. Louis.
and we on a prime meridian, so it could be 90, and then the next day 5, and then the next day 70. We on like the ocean line.
Okay.
And I hope I'm explaining that right, y'all. It's called a prime meridian. It's the equator around the whole world. So it's like in between, like, the north is hot, the south is cold. We like right on the prime meridian.
Oh wow.
Ain't that beautiful information?
Yeah, I like how you seem like you're real smart or like intelligent.
Yeah. I like everything is just really interesting to me. Like the world. Like I'm into like the world and the universe and all the things, how they move. Yeah. So I'm like a
Me
geek in
too.
that way. Yeah. Yeah.
Me too. I mean, knowledge is power, so I always like learning.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
What's something you like to learn about that is interesting to you, but um, not every, and you don't care if other people are interested in it. It's just like something you're interested in learning about.
The human body, like how your chemical levels and your like internal processes help go into your decision making. So most people not like stupid and fucked up and mean. They're just unhealthy and uncomfortable in their body, so they can't perform the way that they would see themselves performing. So,
Yeah.
because people
Okay.
could be,
Okay.
and I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you ate 2 cheeseburgers yesterday, and you ain't drank no water in 48 hours. That's why you being mean to me." Yeah, that's what I like doing.
You know, I always tell people it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
Wait, say that again.
It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Like,
I think this is effective.
like you being already pretty is one thing, but you being a sweetheart makes you so much more. You know, you being a genuinely nice person, it just adds so much more to you.
Yeah, I think it adds like feelings. Like you could feel it. Like you're not just hearing and seeing something. Like you could feel it in your body. And I like
Mhm.
communicating like that.
Yeah, like butterflies.
Yeah, like or butterflies or like a massage. I like to be
Mm-hmm.
a massage. I feel like when people hang out with me, like in person or online, I feel like I'm like a cup of coffee to them. Mhm. And then I practice making my good feeling last for a long time. You know what my goal is? I want to have 365 days of peace. And every time I say it, everybody say that's impossible, that's impossible. And I keep starting over, but I'm gonna have 365 days of just like peace.
Yeah, you could definitely do it. You can't let nobody disturb your peace. Like that's where that comes in. Like that don't mean like you can have 365 days of peace, but that don't mean everybody else around you are gonna be at peace, you know? But that don't mean that you don't have to be at peace. Like you don't have to worry about what everybody else around you doing. As long as they don't disturb your peace of mind, you can still be at peace.
And that's self-control.
Hmm. Yeah, self-control is definitely a great thing to have, especially in today's world. But
Sure.
you know, you could be a teacher because you got a lot of class.
Oh, thank you, Black Jesus.
You welcome.
Hey, Medallion. We just chopping it up. Same thing we usually do, but in live. So Jill said, "Are you going out tonight, or did you go out last night?"
You talking about me?
Mhm.
No, I haven't went out yet since I've been out here. Um, I've been more focused on business. I've been having some issues with my the post office. I had shipped a bunch of product here before I came out here, and the post office is like useless. They're actually being real useless right now.
They said what they said. I'd rather be famous instead. That
You heard
hit
me?
to my head. I don't
Uh,
hate the
no,
red.
because Emmanuel was
I
trying to
said
bump
what they
through.
said. I'd rather be famous instead. That hit to my head. I don't hate sound good. She got she better.
But yeah,
Yes.
All right. Well, Emmanuel, I'm gonna go ahead and
God,
get
your
my.
misery. Look, thank God that my kidneys don't come with no jealousy.
The one chance kind of world with me, guys. So speaking of like self-control, like if you're gonna have 365 days of peace based on self-control, and so you just controlling yourself against all the external things, how would you maintain the self-control for that long? That's a very long time to maintain a state of being.
Um, I would say it starts with telling yourself positive continuously, motivating, self-motivating yourself and self-encouraging yourself and talk positive self-talk. Um, you gotta like, cause like the world is such a crazy place sometimes to be at peace. You gotta trick yourself into being at peace, if you know what I mean. Like you have to make yourself feel a certain way or talk yourself into it. And you might not feel like that at first, but the what you tell yourself is what you will get, you know. Um, words have power, you know. The energy you put out is what you get back. So if you telling yourself good things and you putting out good energy, you know, that's what you're gonna receive back. Now you're not gonna always get what you put out, you know, but what comes with um that's just what comes with life. But again, you gotta continuously stay motivated. Don't let nothing discourage you. Tell yourself positive stuff. And even when something not going right or is negative, like you almost got to be a little delusional. Like you so positive that it's not even affecting you, you know?
That's one of my main things. I've been doing 15 years of reprogramming my internal dialogue. And so now I'm at the point where I can maintain like my peace and my happiness for like a long time, but I'm not, impenetrable. Well, actually, I am impenetrable, but sometimes you get, flustered and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I love everything you said. That's usually what I talk about on here on my
Yeah.
panel.
Yeah. And you gotta have faith. That's the number one thing. Like people lack faith so much, like it's scarce now. Like it's rare that people have real faith. And like a lot of people put their faith into the wrong thing, you know? So when it really should be in God and in your life, you know?
And too, what you said too, like tricking yourself into it is conditioning. Like the way you
Yeah.
potty train a dog and teach them to only eat out of their bowl. We're animals too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just like I kind of think of it like this. You got all these you got all these types of beings that consist of making up life on this earth. Then you have us, we're human beings. We're supposed to be the top of the food chain. But when you think about it, compared to every other being that is on this earth, like what we can do, like we have everything is at our limits, nothing we can't do. You know what I'm saying? So that be making me feel more like we are made in the image of God. You know what I'm saying? Like he really created us to be special. And that with that comes power. And with that power you gotta do the right thing with it. Because people not gonna always use their power for the right things.
Yeah. And then everything that we've created, like all the buildings, all of the beautiful places on earth that we landscape,
Mm-hmm.
canals. Canals are like man-made bodies of waters. Like humans are absolutely brilliant, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, we change landscapes and ecosystems, and we send objects to other planets. Like we really could accomplish so much if we work together more, if we have more unity.
And if people could see the beautiful things, because some people internal dialogue is so skewed that they only see negative.
Yeah.
Like they
Uh,
on this panel, they wouldn't even know what we were talking about. Like they everything that we describe in y'all is so beautiful. And do you know somebody with a negative mindset could come up and explain the same exact thing that we're saying in the most scary negative way? And I have such compassion that I just feel bad for those people because they're probably mean to people because they cannot see anything beautiful. But it's like you said, it's like a conditioning. It's being healthy, eating healthy foods, and going towards positivity. And that's again putting it on yourself. And because I believe the world is a reflection of your mind. Your particular
yeah.
place on the spinning planet is a reflection of your mind. Like this could be hell, but my world is heaven. You know, it's peace, it's calm, it's beautiful, it's whimsical.
Yeah, you got to create your own environment, you know. Um you got to, create your own reality too. And it ain't easy, and you know what sometimes what we are born into we can't help, but they say, I mean, because it's not all about money at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, a lot of us, like I'm a person, I definitely care about, I don't care about money, but it's important because I come from uh, not much. So making something of myself and being able to leave something behind for like future uh generations, like my kids, my grandkids, that's important to me because that wasn't done for me. So I want to be different. I want to break that cycle. But I say that to say, I heard somebody say, if you born broke, it's not your fault. But if you die broke, that's your fault. And I definitely truly believe that. So it's up to you to like make something happen. And it ain't just about being uh born poor or dying broke. It's like what's your gonna be your legacy? What's your purpose? Are you fulfilling your purpose while you here? You know?
Have you begun to even come to the point where you can possibly see your purpose in the future? You know, and two, what you're saying, like I don't know anybody with a happy childhood that could tell me about it. And I met a lot of people, you know, even the rich people that I met, they won't tell you their dark stories, you know, and they have them.
Right.
And you can change anytime, but change is very hard. And it does start with the mind. And there's a quote that says, to change is to be greater than time and to be greater than the environment, which time, it moves so fast. And to think as clearly as we do is an everyday thing because there's so many things coming at you. So it's like mental gymnastics is tiring. So you got to charge your body and stuff. And then the environment is very seductive. Everything. The bad stuff is seductive. The bad stuff is more seductive than the good stuff because it's easier to go low vibrational. High vibrational, it takes a massive amount of energy, which is being healthy and is willpower.
Mm-hmm.
And willpower is health. Like you need enough activation energy to say, I'm going to change my world today, you know?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got to be strong nowadays. Like, there's so many people that'll do things to discourage you. Even like with this internet shit, like I could hop on here and try to, use it for something positive, and uh, look for nothing but the positive things out of it. But it's people out here every day that just they got another uh they got another mission. They on a different type of mission, I guess. But they say the devil stay busy, you know what I'm saying? So when you know that, you gotta stay busy. You can't let
Okay, he doing this big one, and I like to
mm,
look.
right, cause ain't
It's entertaining. I like the balance. I like the good things and the bad things. You
yeah,
know,
cause you can learn a lot from the bad, you know.
the
You just
bad
gotta
stuff
be
is the bad stuff is where you grow and catapult. The good stuff you kind of just like stay the same and you feel better and better. But the bad stuff is where you have your massive upward trajectory. You know. Hey
yeah.
Jordan, I love
And
that.
my mama a strong woman too. She's very she had she's done a lot. Everything she's done, like she always moved off faith and belief our whole lives. And we done been through the struggle. So like faith and belief has been like the main thing we've always called on. And it just allowed me to see like what you can truly do when you really faithful and when you really believe.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the big thing is believing in yourself, and that's the motivation. It's just believing you can do it, believing in your goal, because you can have so many ideas and just not. But then it's also you could be so unhealthy that you do not have enough energy to believe. You know,
yeah. But
I
you know
like
what?
different people that are already on a path. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, you want to surround yourself around people who got something good going for themselves. It ain't like you purposely put yourself around somebody who don't got it all or who going through something, but that just be us as loving humans. Like you see somebody going through something and you got good intentions, you gonna care.
yeah.
Just shows your heart.
This was smooth. Hey, D.
I was gonna say we feed a lot off of negativity. That's why you gotta be careful with your feelings too, because your
Yeah.
being in your feelings of how you doing stuff that you wouldn't do in your right state of mind.
Very true. Yeah, real, but you don't need to.
Why?
Especially with these kids
Um,
now, they don't got no hope.
Go ahead, Jay, because Black Jesus, he was just talking about hope. Go ahead, Jordan.
What you say?
I said, because Black Jesus was just
Say
talking
go ahead.
about hope. I said, yeah, go ahead, what you were saying.
Yeah, because you gotta have hope. Motherfuckers don't be motivated no more. They don't got no what I'm saying, no ambition.
but
How do you build motivation if you don't have any?
Yeah, what?
How do you build motivation if you don't have any?
What you
um,
gotta do is you gotta psych yourself out. You gotta tell yourself that you can do better in life. If you think, no matter what you think, you gotta show yourself that you can do better and keep applying pressure. Why? I motivate myself.
That's the same thing Black Jesus was saying. It's definitely a mindset.
Yeah, only person that's gonna be able to motivate you is you. For real. It's all about how bad you want it.
That's right. They say, who motivates the motivator? The motivator motivates himself or
That is a
herself.
fact. And when I tell y'all, every single person that I meet in real life, I try to like put motivation and power into them. And it's just, it ends up being depleted for me. And then I have
I
to
was just
like
gonna
repair myself.
I
So
was just gonna say that's yeah, I was gonna say it could definitely be draining. But like that's why they say, you know, don't cast your jewels with swine. So you have to be careful with who you share your energy with. You know, some people just aren't sometimes they can't reciprocate the energy you can put out.
I'll be right back,
Yeah. When you're able to identify and connect that, I just stop wasting my time. And sometimes it'd be hard to stop and step back if it's somebody you love and care about.
yeah, it's been heartbreaking, you know, trying to make like people that you love believe in themselves. And it's like, and then if you're like in a good state of being, it could be especially when you're trying to like love, you're trying to be in love with somebody, be in a relationship. It could be like triggering your state of being, could be
Yeah.
triggering. They want to be feeling that way, and they're energized at first, but then it's like they still pissed off and they still this, and you just floating, and then they like people will just turn on you, you know, and just like they're really like crabs in a bucket. They don't. Some people, and that's why you got to move away from people because some people enjoy a low vibrational state of being. But what I learned is it's a chemical addiction to the stress hormone. Like for me, a lot in my life, trap music and my own personal story was my motivator to get money to keep going and to make myself look good and be presentable and to be as a human being, to be a competitive human being and a good contributor to society. And so, yeah, you bump and ride wave and this and that, but also, like, you know, sometimes like that sadness kind of feels good to like lay in fetal position. It's not that people are unintelligent, like it's a internal chemical addiction. And I think that if people knew that, some of the people, very few of the people, would be able to begin. But really, honestly, I'm starting to think maybe not. I think people that are just already on their journey, I think that information helps them. I don't think I have faith in anymore in trying to turn somebody on, you know?
Yeah.
I'm actually
Yeah.
into
No,
leaving people alone.
yeah. I mean, you seem like the type of head you got on your shoulders. You seem like you can't really you have to be careful with who you let in your space because you already are aware of a lot of stuff and you don't want to share your energy with the wrong person.
Yeah.
What was what's your relationship life like?
Oh, I'm single. I'm single. I'm cool with all my exes. Like we're not friends. They all like want to be with me again. Um, except for
Who
my
don't know
last,
that?
we're still cool. Like he's there for me and stuff. I have smooth. My stuff is like smooth. I don't argue. Um, so yeah. And my ex one, my last ex, he was the only real one. Like I've been through a lot in my life, like coming from like a very low place. And so my first previous relationships before him, even for high school, were to meet my basic needs, like to have food and a roof over my head. They were very desperate. If you don't have
Yeah.
food and water, you die. You feel me? And so my last one was my first for real. I don't need anything. I'm really dating somebody and I'm healthy and I'm safe, you know?
Okay.
So I'm thinking it's up from here. I'm thinking my next relationship will be good. I want a good 10-year stretch with a person.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can definitely see you being somebody's wife for sure.
Oh, I would
Like,
love that.
yeah, you it's crazy because I don't even see how you still on the market. But that just
Well,
shows like,
how many people around you are very healthy with a clear mind?
yeah, yeah, you
And
right
I'm not.
though.
I cannot lift somebody energy up and maintain mine. I've been through enough. I've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Yeah,
very sensitive and I'm very protective. I don't have like, you know how some people get up and it's raining and they, as soon as they wake up, they look out the window, foggy, oh, it's gonna be a shit day. And they go to work and then they really have a shit day and they come home, oh, today was shit, today was shit. I'm so big into my internal dialogue. You have to be a very positive, optimistic person. You know, I want somebody that's grounded. I want a rock, an unmovable
yeah,
rock, you know?
yeah,
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah. No, that's not a lot to ask for, really. I mean,
Yeah.
you kind of want exactly what you deserves, you know. Um,
In my 20s, I would date men and I would not tell them, but in my heart, I would put the burden on them to like heal all of my emotional wounds. Anytime a unknowingly a flashback of some pain would like my, I would put it on a burden for the man to heal it. Pride, this, that. And that's not their responsibility. And it's depleting, you know, for the other person. It's not fair, you know. It's like
yeah,
Disney movies. Like you love somebody and it's magnetic and instant, and then all of a sudden you just make up a big old hurdle to overcome. And like, I realized that I realized that actually because I listened to this podcast called Black Girls Heal, and anybody can watch it, male, female, whatever race, but it's about people that are love people that have relationship problems, like you can't get a man or something. You're love deprived, love addicted, or love avoided. Addicted, avoid, or deprived. And I was very much so deprived and addicted. So when somebody would like me, I would like them and I would be my cool, fun self. Then that's the crazy in women. Like you feel like it's fleeting. No matter how much you tell you you're beautiful or this, like you have to pull and have more and more and you need the words. And now I can just be, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm practicing being the love that I want to receive.
well,
Hmm.
you definitely deserve to be loved. So don't ever like feel like, you know, you not worthy of somebody um l- giving you 100, no, 1,000%, you know, the type of love that you deserve and what you're looking for.
Oh, thank you. And you know, I know that as of last year, but before, and it takes time. I'm 15 years um into my reparenting.
Okay. And then you don't got, well, obviously you don't have kids.
Right.
That's good. Yeah, so you on a you in a good, you know, you in a good space in your life. And um I would say, you know, as long as you keep your head on right, you know, God gonna bless you with much more than what you can imagine. On the love end, on the finance end, on the life side, you know, every aspect of your life.
Oh, thank you, Black Jesus. Do you
You're
have
welcome.
kids?
No, I don't.
And you said you 31.
Mm-hmm.
Challenge people to be their greatest self. And you know what too? I work with people, but I realize I cannot do that. Like the men that I date, they just have to be the right person. No matter how I'm like, oh my God, you're so fine, I want you, because they end up hurting me or like lashing out, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like they move away from me. But I realize it's not, they don't want to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And I shouldn't want to hurt myself. And I also don't want to hurt them by challenging it. Challenging people hurts people's feelings, you know?
Yeah.
Hurts their feelings. Because it's like you telling them to be something that they think is unattainable. Like telling somebody to lose weight. They can't see that because they unhealthy, they don't have a positive internal dialogue. They think, you know how you tell somebody that's overweight, like, hey, start eating greens every day and you will shit to a flat stomach. And they're like, oh, I already know that. And then they tell you 100 more things to do to lose weight.
Right.
You
I
can't tell them
never.
that after that
Right.
because you're pissing them off, really. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
then I'm like, I don't want anyone to leave my face and go home and be sad because I've dealt with depression. So,
Right. Well,
yeah.
let me ask you 2 questions. First, you've never been overweight before, right?
No, one time I did get chunky, but I've never been like super fat. What's
Why would I
up?
do that? Why would I cheat on you? Come on now. I'm not trying to cheat on
You
you.
sound like a cheater. You sound like a cheater. It's
But
nighttime. You
I'm not.
outside.
But check it out though, babe.
I
Because
know
what I
you got
sound
problems.
like is
I'm
not what I
like
am.
when
I am a loyal dude. Like,
tell
come
him,
on now.
tell him show his passenger seat.